Today is not a work the legs day. It is a work the lungs day. I keep hyperventilating. I don't have the lung endurance I did. It's a lot I have to work on. All right. My muscles have gotten a lot stronger, but I can't maintain breaths. I was out here the other day, and that's a day before yesterday, and man, I just couldn't breathe. I kept getting pinches in my ribs and sides. I kept getting nauseous and dizzy. So I'm going to see if I can work on maintaining breath. So if I can't breathe, I need to slow it down and keep that as my primary focus today. It's been a bit since I was riding. I haven't been practicing the way I should be. And the truth is I have less than 3 weeks to prepare for the 12-mile inspiration ride at the Mid-South Gravel Race. I would like to be able to finish it and not hyperventilate myself or throw up or overheat. It's amazing how much of your mental health revolves around your workplace. And I've gone from 7 months at one location and being increasingly miserable, feeling useless, unappreciated, unwanted. It was affecting my rides. It was affecting how I looked at my efforts on my channel. You surround yourself with people that are kind of abusive and don't respect you, and that's how you look at everyone in life, like they're all just another part of the problem. And I was looking back on my videos recently at the mental state I was in, even the fact that in one of my videos I was like, I just don't feel like anybody likes me. And then I went back and I looked at my online activity for one of the mountain bike groups that I'm in, and I saw my posts, everything that I've said to these communities in a public setting, and I saw them responding. I saw them interacting. And then in my videos, the people are responding and interacting, riding with me. So I had completely forgotten about all of that when I was going through this last holiday season, feeling bad for myself. And a huge part of how I was going from a positive, let's do this, nothing can hold me back attitude, to Nobody likes me. I mean, you believe what you surround yourself with, don't you? I did a job change. I couldn't handle that psychological issue anymore. And I said, well, if I'm going to be miserable, I want to be miserable closer to home. So I asked for the transfer. And the only way to get the transfer was to take a demotion, $2 less an hour too, and reduction in hours. And I said, that's fine. Anything to get away from the toxic culture I was stuck in. I really didn't like who it was making me become. And I have been at my new store for 2 months doing the role I had originally thought that I'd been hired to do, but got stuck on the register instead because I was a girl that could handle the register. So the mental healing that has happened in just the last 2 months is unreal. It's unreal, okay? I've gone from crying every day on my way home from work to looking forward to going to work in the morning. And I'm finally getting that paid workout that I wanted. So I'm a lot stronger. I'm a lot stronger. I can lift a 50-pound bag of feed above my head and put it up on a shelf. It's impressive. I impress myself every day I go to work. I have to do better though, so gym activities are getting added. I have to make sure I protect my rotator cuffs and all of my major ligaments and joints and muscle groups from getting strained too much. But that was all part of my long-term goals in the first place. First goal was get myself to leave the home, and I got the bike, and that helped me do it. Second goal was get myself to get a job. And if I was going to get a job, it was going to be something that helped me mentally and physically. So I got a job. Third step was start adding gym into my work, ride, routines. I'm there. And that was all so that I can go to the races. And the races are part of what helps keep me motivated to keep improving myself, because I don't want to look like an idiot. And I don't want to look like a dead person wrecking. So do better. Do better, Lynette. Do better. Do better all around in your life. Do better. In addition to my physical and mental improvement goals, I will be also putting more effort into my home again. I already am. Make it so that I stop living in squalor like I'm some kind of hoarder. And eventually start trying to self-repair some of the issues with the home. That's what's going on. I got less than 3 weeks for that Mid-South gravel race. And then the weekend after is the first Tour de Dirt race that I'm going to be able to participate in, which is the Sooner Stampede at Lake Thunderbird. All of which I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm coming for you. I lost my water bottle. It just went right down in there. Come here, water bottle. As a matter of fact, let's take a sip. Okay. Need a better water bottle if I'm gonna actually do jumps. Come on, grass, get out of there. Thank you. Let's go. My breathing is all right today. The other day I was like hyperventilating the whole time, but I wasn't talking and I was trying to go fast. So let's see what happens when I do that. Whew. Let's get some air. Whoa, that was good air. Don't trust that corner. And don't really trust this one either. But then, you're good to go. Well, definitely feel faster. I'm so impressed with myself that I can get over that consistently without fear or issue. Feels great. Feels great to be able to leave the house without having to prep myself up for it. Feels great to go to work and be happy about it. Feels great to be able to talk to people and not feel like an inconvenience. I'm coming for your life. You ain't gonna run away from me no more. I've changed my whole life around to be able to do this. Chose not to utilize my college degree in organizational communications and instead go into retail manual labor just to save my mind enough that I can improve my body and save my life. Someone once told me a long time ago that the best piece of advice I could have ever gotten was, don't stop pedaling. Even when you're going slower, don't stop pedaling. Except for when you have to get out of your seat. And even still, sometimes you have to get out of your seat and still pedal. So, every chance you get, take a stroke. Oh, I'm gonna make it over that someday. All right, I'm starting to get the pinch in my lower left hip right now. My hands are trying to go numb, so I know I'm putting too much weight in them. I haven't started getting the pinch in the rib or the throat yet. So that's a good sign. Since my last ride was day before yesterday, and I couldn't go 10 minutes without that. They say that once you reach a certain physical fitness, your body will remember it and strive to get back to it when you work out again. Now, I don't know if the length of time has anything to do with that. You know, somebody who was a football player in high school trying to get fit at 60 might have an issue. But it was just a few months ago. And then it was just a few years ago. So here's hoping my body will acclimate quickly enough if I can just stay consistent enough to ride. 2 days on, 1 day off. That's my goal. And then eventually increase that to 3. But right now, I am still at the 1 day on, 1 day off because my tush can't handle it. Easy and whoop-de-daisy. Those were pathetic because I didn't put enough balance into it because I didn't want to lose my water bottle in front of people. I feel great today. It's kind of cool. It's warm but cool. I don't know the temperature. I think it's upper 70s, lower 80s. Yeah, go for it, Lynette. Hit the roughest spot of that little transition. Oh, yeah. I'll lose all of my speed. All right. Good thing is I have the leg strength to get the speed back up again. I love it. 50-pound squats, 50-pound deadlifts, 50-pound, what's that? Over the head press? I don't know what it's called. That's where I start going. I will survive. Hey, hey. Compare this track to day before yesterday. Heat stroke and heat exhaustion is something that I'm constantly having to avoid, though, because I was really overheating that day. Here's hoping March 16th is a nice cool day with no mud. Okay. Down. There we go. That little section could get smoothed out some, but I haven't had time or energy to be able to come help and suggest it. So for all I know, it's like that intentionally, and I just don't know the logic of it yet. That transition's gotten a little rough too. And that hill still gets me. Holy shit. I need to practice that turn more too. I'm not used to taking that in that speed in that gear. I almost went straight for that little rock thing. Whew. Huh. That was nice. Scary, but nice. All right. Come on, girl. Let's go. Oh, that would be scary to actually get air on. That's my first time getting anything on it. If I buckle my glasses. There goes the pinch in the rib. Okay. Don't have the pinch in the hip anymore. Have the pinch in the rib. Right foot kind of, the toes are wanting to go numb. The seats are probably not positioned right, but I don't know what else to do to make it better. My right leg is the one that's a little bit shorter than the left. Maybe that's an issue. I don't know. Tension the rib is subsiding. Don't be so stiff-armed. Ooh. Don't let the seat pulverize you. Okay, stiff-armed again. Getting tired. I'm just now finally starting to get a crick in my neck. Oh, this is all great signs. We can do this. We can do this. That was a really good ride. I wonder what Strava says. If I beat any of my records this time. I feel like I might have. But I don't know. It just feels good to be out here, and it's gonna feel good to race and get to interview people. This is gonna feel great all around. Can't wait. This is my year.